Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. At ngayon po ay November 15, 2022, Martes. At kalahating buwan na po, no? At dahil sa kalahating buwan ay 40 days na lang, Pasko na. Welcome po sa The Stock Market Today. Ang ating balita ay isang special report tungkol sa apat na kumpanya, no? Ito po yung GTCAP, Glow, MEG at FB. MEG is Mega World, no? At FB, hindi po yan Facebook. San Miguel Food and Beverage po yan. Ako po si Benji Chidoro, isang retired bank officer. At tayo po yung nag-invest sa Philippine stock market simula pa ng 2007. At binabalita ko yung pinaka-latest news tungkol sa inyong paborito at pinaka-aktibong stock sa Philippine market. Kung gusto niyo po ng content, niimbitahan ko po kayo mag-subscribe. Kung meron po kayong stocks na gusto ipa-review o may mga tanong tungkol sa stock market o tungkol sa wealth management, paki-comment lang po sa comment box at aking bibigyang pansin. Hindi po ako financial advisor. Mga sinasabi ko po dito ay hindi po financial advice. Huwag kayong alis dahil babahagi ko sa inyo ang ating financial headlines at ang resulta ng trading ngayong araw, November 15, 2022, dito lamang sa The Stock Market Today. Okay, ang ating financial headlines ay galing po ng Video Securities. Government partially awards T-bills. So siguro napakataas po ng mga bids ng mga bangko, kaya po siya hindi na fully award. Ano? So yung 90-day T-bills ay nasa 4.46%. At yung 182-day T-bills, ito po yung 6 months, kapiranggot lang yung taas, 4.84, no? At yung 364-day ay nasa 5.10. Yan po ang in-award. No? So, sa company news naman, Ayala Corporation net profits up 23% in the first 9 months. GTCAP ay kumita rin ng 72.4% year-on-year in the first 9 months. AGI profit hits 11.9 billion. First 9 months din po yan. Pizza. Ito po yung Shakey's. This is Shakey's. Reports strong 9-month net income of 454 million. And then si Emrit naman ay positive din siya, no? 2.5 times to 2 billion ang kanyang net profit. Okay, tunghayan po natin ang ating special report. So, several companies po ito. Ang una po ay GT Capital. Ito po ay conglomerate ni George T. Kaya GT stands for George T. GT Capital Holdings, vehicle sales continue to impress. Ito po yung Toyota. Kanila po kasi yung franchise ng Toyota Motor Philippines. Ano? So, umakyat po siya ng 70.1% quarter-on-quarter and 230.70% year-on-year. Core income rises 39.5% in the first 9 months. Earnings performance driven by Metrobank, Federal Land, and MPI. And then Toyota Motor Philippines continues to outpace industry growth despite macro headwinds. So kumikita din po si Toyota. Meron po siyang sales of 11% and a 66% year-on-year on 45 or 47,000 units sold in the third quarter despite higher inflation. Management sees continued uptrend in Toyota volumes. So, ang kanyang rating remains a buy, with the target price remains at 650. So wala pong pagbabago dahil sa strong performance ng GTCAP. So ito ay isang conglomerate. Ano po? So the closing price yesterday was 401 with an implied upside of a 62.1% upside. Yan. So the next company is Globe Telecoms. Ito po yung sa Ayala Group, no? Ngayon, ang Globe, ang rating niya is from buy to neutral. So, nangyari was fairly valued at current level. So, according to the analyst ng BDO Securities, ay valued at current levels na po siya. 9-month normalized core income tracking our estimates, meaning medya-medya lang po siya. Growth in mobile and corporate data dragged by home broadband. So, bumaba ba si home broadband? Mukhang bumaba, no? So, maaaring umakyat yung mobile and corporate income, but the home broadband is lagging behind, no? Tower sales, SRO to support CAPEX spending. Target price cut to 2,430, downgrade to neutral. So, dati po ay 2,850, ngayon ay 2,430. And based on a closing price yesterday of 2,212, there is an implied upside of 9.9%. So, the next would be Mega World. Ito po yung property developer, maintained by with a lower target price. Forex losses and rising rates blunt earnings. So, yung 9-month earnings niya is up just 3% year on year, and it is behind the estimated income based on the BDO Security study. Malls and hotel operations gained momentum while office posted stable growth. Strong residential take-up on resilient demand. And the valuation or action valuation, target price cut to 350, but there is a maintained buy. So, dati po ang target price niya is 430, naging 350, closing price of 212 yesterday, or an implied upside of 65.1%. Finally, we have San Miguel Food and Beverage. Ito po yung FB. So, there is a reaffirmed buy. Ito po yung bright spot sa San Miguel, yung food and beverage niya, no? Stronger volumes compensating for higher cost. So, the 9-month consolidated net income is in line with estimates, and 7.6 billion, but it's down 21% quarter on quarter, but up 11.3% year on year. Beer and food leading revenue growth. So, winner po ang beer and food segments niya, no? And up po yung kanyang sales. Price hikes to mitigate margin compression. Margin compression meaning yung kanyang kita, the difference between the sales and cost of goods sold ay lumiliit. Pero yung presyo naman niya ay nag-i-increase naman po, no? Nag-i-increase po siya ng presyo. Action valuation, TP lowered to 70 pesos, reiterate buy. So from 85, it was lowered to 70, and with a closing price yesterday of 40.15, there's an implied upside of 74.3%. So yan po yung 4 companies na ating tinignan today. That's GTCAP, Globe, Mega World, and San Miguel Food and Beverage. So, let's now go to the Philippine Stock Exchange and the Philippine Stock Exchange Index on what transpired today. Yan. Ang Philippine Stock Exchange ay umakyat ng 64.18 points or 1.01%. Nasa 64.18.94. So, patuloy po siyang umaakyat. At last month or 1.5 months ago ay oversold po ang ating index. Ngayon po ay, nasa level po siya na 57.41, ano? Pero ngayon ay nasa 64.84. So, i-measure nga natin kung gaano kalaki ang akyat niya. So, sa level na yan, from oversold level, umakyat po siya ng 11 or almost 12%. 30 bars, no? So this is 30 working days ay umakyat na po siya ng 12%. Sa ating market activity, 83 ang bumaba, 102 ang umabante, at 49 ang hindi nagbago. Ang ating all-share index ay umakyat ng 0.81%, samantalang ang ating mga sectoral indices, lahat po ay umakyat liban lamang sa properties na bumaba ng 0.59%. Ang pag-akyat ay pinangunahan ng mga holding companies at 1.94%. So, tingnan naman natin ang most active stocks. Ang nanguna po ang SMPH, pero ito ay bumaba ng 1.55%. Pangalawa ang Ayala Corporation at Converge. Pagkatapos naman ay SM. Converge ay umakyat ng 8.91%, samantalang ang Ayala Corporation ay umakyat ng 2.38%. So, maganda po ang performance ng ating index ngayon. So, ang reviewin natin ay 6, yung nag-figure out sa inyo kanina: GTCAP, Glow, MEG, FB, Ayala Corporation, at Converge. Yung number 3 or number 2 and number 3. So, tignan na po natin. Yan, example natin sa GTCAP. Si GTCAP ay umakyat po siya 1.70%, nasa 407.80, at kamakailan lang nung November 10 ay oversold po siya, no? Nasa 27.59, pero dahan-dahan po siyang umaakyat. At ilang beses o ilang araw din siyang oversold noong September 28 hanggang October 17, oversold po yung stock. Malalagay po natin ang ating support dito sa area to, nasa 388.5 to 388.6 ang pinaka-support level po niya. So, iyan po ang GTCAP with resistance nandito po sa area to, nasa 414.86. Hindi pa yan exact points, areas po ang support and resistance. Samantalang ang next higher resistance nandito na po sa level na ito. Malalagay natin dito 503.60. Medyo mataas na po. Okay. So, after GTCAP, tingnan naman natin si Globe Telecoms. Si Globe ay ended with a almost flat, 18 pesos up, 0.81%, hindi halos umakyat. At meron po siyang dividendo, 25 pesos per share. Ex-date is November 22, payment date is December 9. And kumikita po ito, though mas malaki po yung kita niya last year. Ang support niya, ito po yung resistance na naging support. Nakikita ko po sa level na ito. Yan po. Nasa 22.50 almost. So below or within the level or within the support level na po siya. Samantalang ang resistance level ni Glow nandito po sa 24.60 more or less. Yan po ang support and resistance ni Glow, at makikita nyo po almost, tingnan natin yung exponential. Yan. So, moving sideways po ang ating moving averages, at hindi naman po bearish nor bullish. Ang RSI slightly below the midpoint, nasa 47.19. At yung last oversold level po niya ay nandito po noong August 1. Pagkatapos po noon ay dahan-dahan na po siyang umakyat. And then we have MEG. Si MEG ay, umakyat po si MEG, pero meron siyang volume, Hindi po siya surge actually, and the volume is not that significant, Pero good sign po yan sapagkat yung ating short at medium term indicator ay mas mababa na kaysa sa closing price. Yung ating 20-day exponential moving averages or exponential moving average ay nasa 2.08. Samantalang ang 50 days naman ay nasa 2.14. Nasa 2.17 ang presyo niya ngayon. Meaning, paakyat po yung ating stock. Tingnan natin ang parabolic SAR. Meron siyang buy signal po siya dito. May buy signal po si MEG after being oversold on September 28 and October 10 ay dahan-dahan po siyang umaakyat. So, ang support level, yan, nasa 199 at ang resistance level na po ito. Bale, yan, nasa 217. So, this is the resistance level. Pero kung ma-break po yan, dahil merong, well, a slightly above average volume, mukhang mabe-break po ito. Yung level na yan. Tapos naman si FB. San Miguel Food and Beverage. Wow! Umakyat po siya. Well, in the past 3 days ay umakyat po siya. Ngayon po ay bumaba ng 15 centavos. Nasa 40 pesos. Pero it's just slightly below the closing price yesterday of 40.15. So it lost just 15 centavos. At meron po siyang dividends. Silipin natin ang dividends ni FB. So, dalawa po ang dividends niya. Siguro, isa dito ay regular, isa dito ay special. So, meron po siyang 40 centavos at 26 centavos. So, in other words, 66 centavos po ang kanyang dividendo. 66. And then, meron din siya dito noong September 2, no? And September 66 din siya. So, ex-date is November 18, which is Friday. Kaya siya tumataas, ano? Payment date is December 9. So, 66. So, 66, that's 1 peso and 32 centavos. That's 3.3%. 3.3% or yan yung dividend yield po niya. Kung wala na pong ibang dividends, ay ito po ang dividend yield niya for the year. 3.3%. Let's take out the 7%. 2.97. So, FB is one of the stocks giving good dividends. Pero yung 2.97 na yan ay, well, just average or lower compared to Meralco and LTG, no? And the telecoms. Pero kumikita po itong FB, no? Food and Beverage business ng San Miguel. Okay. So, earnings report. Silipin nga natin. Net income is 7.59 billion, up 11.26%. This is one bright spot in San Miguel. Dahil yung food and beverage business niya ay maganda yung contribution sa conglomerate. So, support is here at 35.10 and resistance nandito po sa 46.16. So, about to approach resistance level na po ito. Yan po, si FB. Then, Ayala Corporation. So, the second most active stock today. Yan, umakyat si Ayala. 16 pesos, no? And there is above average volume. Although the increase is not a surge, actually, it is not a breakout, but there is above average volume. And yung ating moving averages nasa ilalim, pati na po yung long-term indicator nasa ilalim din, ano? Meaning that the stock is trending upwards. So, the last time nag-oversold yung stock nandito po noong October 11 when the RSI was at 28.93 at pagkatapos po noon ay dahan-dahan na po siyang umakyat. So, at that level, the closing price was 596. Now, it's 687 considering that it's just less than a month. measure nga natin yung increase. Okay, from that point, October 11 to November 15, that's about 35 days or 35 working days. That's 15.5% yung kanyang increase, no? So yan po yung last oversold level to the present. So nasa 2.38% yung kanyang increase. So presently, ang support level ni Ayala Corporation 599 or almost 600, and the resistance, hanapin po natin siya, nandito 746. And Ayala, kumikita po yan, ang third quarter earnings niya ay 12.4 billion, up 13.13%. Yan po yung third quarter earnings niya. Hindi po siya malaki magbigay ng dividendo. The last time was 346 noong Saturday, August 13. Pero investors buy the stock because of capital appreciation, not because of the dividends. Okay, one of the oldest conglomerates, actually the oldest conglomerate in the country, is Ayala Corporation. Okay, next we have Converge. CNVRG, oversold si Converge. Naku, sinasabi ko na nga ba, umakyat si Converge. At many times oversold to, no? The last time it was oversold was November 9, when the RSI was at 21. Tapos dito, akala mo walang katapusang pagbaba ito, no? Pero umaakyat po siya. So, noong November 9, nag-oversold po siya with 21.96 o 97 RSI, mababa po yan. At pagkatapos mo nun ay nag-umpisa na po siyang umakyat. So yung support niya nandito sa 11 pesos. Pero this is the fourth straight day na umaakyat siya, no? So the reason po kung bakit siya bumababa is because of two things, ano? Well, one reason na alam ko is that natanggal po siya or natanggal po siya from the MCSI. MCSI is the Morgan Stanley Capital Index. Ito po yung isang private index na ginagawa ni Morgan Stanley on Asian stocks. And Converge was removed from the mid and large cap stocks to the small cap. No, kasama po si Metro Pacific dyan, no? Metro Pacific, Converge, and there's another company na reclassify to the small cap index. However, ang mga investors realize that the stock is undervalued, no? Tingnan natin yung value ni Converge, fundamental niya. Converge ICT Solution, there's a buy rating of ang target price niya is 20.50, pero ang presyo niya ngayon ay 13.94, which means that there is an upside of about 60% ang upside niya. So yan po si Converge. So that's the support level, and it's now approaching, on the short term ay paakyat po siya. And yung medium term or 50-day exponential moving average is just a little above, almost to touch the 50-day exponential moving average. So in the short term, paakyat po siya. Pero long and medium term ay bearish pa rin po. So in the following days, maaring masurpass niya po yan dahil yung the past 2 days ay nagkaroon ng volume yung stock. Okay, so yan po ang ating report sa stock market ika-15 ng Nobyembre. Ito po si Benji Chidoro, nagpapaalala, investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Maraming salamat sa inyong pagsubaybay at hanggang sa muli. Stay safe, God bless, and bye for now.